Hello lovely, and welcome back to the Makeup Hunter. Thanks so much for joining me here today. You may recognise the familiar surroundings. I am back at my caravan in Wales, and this has fast become my favourite place to film videos. I feel so much more inspired to film here. And today we've only been here for a few days, but today I wanted to film a little get ready with me as I'm going out for the afternoon. This is obviously the look that I came up with. I wanted to do something really like fresh and summery, using some beautiful like peachy tones on the eyes and a nice nude lip. Yeah, so I've sort of gone for some of my retro jewellery, and I'm just in a black t-shirt and some floral culottes. It's very hot here today. I have my fan on through this whole video, so I hope the sound isn't too annoying, but otherwise I would be a sweaty, melting mess. So yeah, if you'd like to see me create this look, then please do keep watching. If you would like to see more from me, I have a lot of videos planned for the next couple of weeks. So if you would like to see what I've got planned, then please do stick around and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you're always reminded when I upload, as I am historically quite sporadic, but I'm hoping to be a bit more consistent, especially whilst I'm here over the next few weeks. So yeah, give me a like if you like this kind of video. I know get ready with me videos are no longer trendy, but I love doing them and I love watching them. So let's get to it. Okay, so you will probably have already seen the look that I am going to do today from the intro, but I'll show you what I have planned anyway. This is the Forever Flawless Regal Romance palette from Makeup Revolution, and I fancy doing something really like peachy, like bright peachy. It is a stunning day today. It's really hot, hence the noise of the fan. It's just far too hot in here to not have the fan on. So I'm going to be wearing some floral culottes, so I think I want to play up, you know, the floral summer vibes. So I'm going to be using this palette for my eyes, but first things first, let's get my base done. Okay, to start with, I'm going to pop down some of my e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty Primer, as it is super hot and sweaty today. I feel like my pores are always more on display when it's super hot, so I'm going to put a little of this on those areas that I feel I need it. And then I do have a little bit of fake tan on, and I was also in the sun yesterday and caught a little bit of, not a tan, but red. So I'm going to sort of play up the bronzy vibes by using the darker one of the collection Filter Finish. This is in the shade Medium 3, and I'm just going to put this strategically where I would like bronze up, but underneath my foundation. And I'm just gonna blend that in with my fingers. Obviously this is way too dark for me to use like all over, but underneath foundation it'll sort of act as like like a bronzing gel, which is how I like to use my darker shades of like the Huda Beauty Glowish, the Elf Halo Glow. So I'm literally just putting it on the sort of the bits where I would bronze. And obviously that's not fully blended in, but I'm going to be blending foundation over the top of it. Before I put my foundation on, I am just going to use a little bit of the Revolution Line Fix Under Eye Primer. This really helps with like mascara transfer under the eye. And on a day like today, that will be when my mascara travels. Okay, and the foundation that I'm going to be using is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Serum. I don't even think you can get this anymore, but I really, really love it. I like to mix it in with foundations or just to use it on its own. And today I'm going to be using it on its own. It's not the easiest to dispense. And I'm going to just blend that in with my beauty sponge. And I do feel I want a little bit more, so I'm just gonna, like I said, it's difficult to know with the dispenser on this, so I'm just gonna take it from the bottle. Okay, and that looks lovely and like light and natural. So what I'm going to do next is put a little bit of my Revolution Under Eye Brightener under my eyes, and I'm just going to use a little concealer brush. And I don't want too much of this, just enough to cover where I've got a little bit of blueness. There we go. And then over the top of that, I'm going to go in with my normal concealer. I'm going to use some of the Elf Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one is in the shade Light Ivory. That is my base. You can see I've got a lovely bit of glow from the filter finish. Now I'm going to cream, bronze and blush and all of those lovely things. So for my cream bronzer today, I'm going to use the Bronze Whip from Primark, and I'm going to place this with my fingers because it's super pigmented and I don't want too much of that. And then I'm also going to mix in with that a little bit more of the Collection filter finish, just to make it a bit more radiant, and it's pretty close to the tone of the bronzer. And I'm just going to blend that all in. That's lovely. That's really helped sort of mesh that bronzer in with my base, having that little bit of glow. Before I set any of that, I am just going to use a little tiny bit of this cream blush from Revolution. This is the Fast Base blush stick in the shade Spice. I've not actually used this one yet. I've got the shade Mauve I absolutely love, but this one scares me a little bit, so I'm just going to use a tiny bit of it. Just to give that like just in from the sun. Yeah, I like that. Right, now I'm going to set everything in place. And to set that in place, I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution Coconut Baking Powder under my eyes, and then the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder all over the rest of my face. Okay, and for a powder bronzer, I'm going to use the MUA Cosmetics Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Solar 110. This is a slightly deeper, more cooler toned version than the original one I got. And I'm just going to use a light hand as this is pigmented, as you can see. There we go. And then I like to now hit my face with a setting spray. So the one that I'm going to use today is the Conceal and Define Infinite, as it is quite hot and I'm going out and about, so I want my makeup to stay put. So there we go. I'm going to let all that soak in, and then we'll move on to the eyes and eyebrows. Okay, so for my brows, I'm going to be using like my new favourite brow product. I've now bought 4 of these, as once they've gone off Superdrug, you won't be able to get them anymore. This is the I Heart Revolution Honey Brow Jam, and I'm going to sort of stick my brows down and up using this, but I'm just gonna speed through this part as I think brows are kind of boring. So and then I'm going to put a tiny bit of colour through my brows using the Primark brow pencil in, I think this is just, yeah, dark brown. Okay, and now for my eyes, I'm going to use a little bit of the Revolution Super Base Eye Primer. And I'm just going to blend that in. Okay, and now we can move on to the fun part, the eyeshadows. So I think the first shade that I'm going to take is this one called Peach. And I'm just gonna blend that across my eye into the crease using a big fluffy brush. And I am going to take it out slightly. And that's a very light peachy shade, so it's just sort of giving a little bit of a transition to my eye. And then I'm going to take this shade Dance on the same brush, but just in a more concentrated area. Okay, and I don't really want any depth in this look. It's more about being like light and bright. So I'm going to take one of the deepest shades, so it's this Debutante, and I'm just going to put that under my lower lash line rather than like build depth at the outer corner. There we go. And then for all over the lid, I'm going to take the shade Floral to begin with, but then I'm also going to, I think, add the shade Regency as well. So I'm going to start with Floral, focusing that on the outer part. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Regency and put that towards the front. It goes like it's like a marbled shade, but it goes like a lovely peachy gold. That's a beautiful shade. Has quite like a lemon reflex to it. Okay, I'm just going to blend over the edges. And then I'm going to put that same shade Regency that I've just used in the front part. I'm going to put that on my inner corner. And then just to give that a bit more brightness, I'm going to take this shade Husband and just put that on top. Yeah, that's really pretty. And I'm just sort of putting it in that scoop area as well. There we go. So that's my eyeshadow finished. I'm now just going to add a little liner. I don't want anything on the upper lash line, but I'm just going to put some white eyeliner. This is the Revolution Streamline eyeliner in the shade White, and I'm just going to put this in my waterline just to really make them look wide open. And then what I'm going to do now is curl my eyelashes and put some mascara on. And the mascara combination that I'm going to use today is the, well, it's not a combination, I'm just using the one mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess in the Curl and Volume. So I'll come back when I've got some lashes. Okay, so I've got about 3 coats of mascara on, and I seem to be losing my voice. Now it's time for a highlighter and powder blush. So for my highlighter, I'm going to use the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. These are a beautiful formula. I now have most of the highlighters and the blushes, so I'm going to use this brush for this highlighter. And there's no chunky glitter in them, it's not texture enhancing, it's just a really beautiful smooth formula. Okay, and then for powder blusher, another Revolution Reloaded product. This one is the Blusher Reloaded in the shade Sweet Pea, which is a beautiful, very pale peachy pink. And I'm just going to put that on my cheekies. And there we go. And now I'm going to do one final spritz of the Conceal and Define Infinite. And then it's just lips. Okay, and for lips, I think I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to use the Makeup Academy Intense Colour Lip Liner in the shade Heartfelt, and I think I just want a gloss today. No, what I'm going to do is actually put on one of the Revolution Pout Balms. I now have all of the shades of these. I absolutely love this formula. I want something quite nudey. Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the lip liner in, was it Heartfelt? Yeah, Heartfelt. The e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Blissful, and then a tiny bit of the Revolution Pout Balm in the shade Candy, which is a super light nude. And then I'm just going to put this in the very center. There we go. So that is my makeup look complete. I'm just going to go off camera now and do my hair and put my clothes on, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. Okay, and that is me all dressed, hair done, ready to go out for the afternoon. So thank you so much for watching this video and getting ready with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is becoming my favourite place to film here at the caravan. I absolutely love it. The lighting, everything is perfect. So I have a hell of a lot more videos planned and coming your way very soon, so please do stick around, and if you would like to see more from me, please do subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm now at 200 subscribers. I can't believe it, so thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me. It means the absolute world. And yeah, give me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks lovely, bye.